Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the most character of our world around us, and this time we will just comment the very recent events in the Middle East. Yes, I mean the peace deal between Israel and Palestinian entities. So of course, because it wouldn't come on its own, this peace deal had to be imposed from outside, and de facto it was imposed from outside by current US administration, Republican administration, and we will see how long it will last. Maybe it's only a temporary ceasefire, but maybe it's more permanent peace deal. We will see. But why it happened? It happened also due to the fact that US has many fronts. And there is, of course, potential front in the Far East, but I don't think that Comrade Xi will attack Taiwan sometime soon. But there is still a front in Europe on the Ukrainian territories, and Americans want to clean it up as well. That is why current US administration put a lot of effort to stabilize, at least temporarily, the situation in the Middle East between Israel and Palestinians. Okay, still, we will see how long it will last, but still, we need to say that this is a great achievement because we know how difficult situation we have there, and this is old conflicts. Also, partial responsibility lie not only on Israeli or Palestinian side for this conflict, but also on the side of the Arabic neighbors like Lebanon, Jordania, which accepted physically Palestinian refugees, but for the last 80 years they were not given citizenship, they were not assimilated, they are still inherently refugees. This is really phenomenon in the world history. How can one inherit the status of refugee? It also shows us the mentality there that some of the Arabic countries do not want to accept their brothers and sisters who were expelled by newcomers from all around the world. Here, the future Israeli newcomers. Difficult situation, strange, asymmetric conflict. I do not want to judge. As one can see from the optics of the Mid or Central Europe, I can say that it's not my geopolitical space. I can only comment as a neutral outsider observer from outside and only from outside. So I'm commenting what I know and what I think about it, that it's really mess. So that is why, regardless the of the time this ceasefire or peace treaty will last, the fact that it was achieved 2 years after it started, it's already an achievement for this US administration. It's a great thing, and now US will focus on the other fronts. That is why this administration was so determined to complete this goal, to be able to focus on the main opponents like Russia and China, closer to their own territories. And this is what I said some time ago in my videos. I do not think current administration wants to play inverted Nixon, that to win Russia against China and make some people even suggested Russia US ally. No, no, no. US wants to keep Russia as much independent as possible from China, to keep it a third power, to balance one and another. I mean, China with Russia and Russia with China, depending on the needs. So it's always easier to navigate the geopolitical equilibrium of the world if there are more than two players, because when there is a bipolar world as it was US/Soviet Union since 1945 till 1991, it was very stressful and nervous situation. And we see that geopolitical planners in Washington, they really want to avoid such difficult and delicate situation, especially nowadays when the weapons are even more deadly and more dangerous, and economical connections are even more tight than it was before. That is why I think US, which is wise, wants to balance Russia with China in the way that, of course, they are allies, they are together against US, but if Russia is a little bit more independent from China, still there is a chance that one can win one against another, or at least balance some influences of another, and then thanks to these power games and great games between superpowers, one can avoid bipolar world, which is really unstable, and great conflict between two powers is all the time possible. This is how I see it. So we have now achievement for the in the Middle East. We will see how long it will last, but as of now it's a very big achievement, and now US machinery can focus on other problems which are still ongoing and always connected with the rivalry between three main powers nowadays, so US, China and Russia. So we have great game reloaded, so competition between the superpowers like before the First World War. All the best, have a nice day, bye.